Now, we've dealt with the other sound in the last video, and now we're able to mention the fricative sound and the other sounds here. Now, we have what we call the lateral sound and the volet sound. L, R. So just those two letters give you the sound generally in French. So for the sound, we have P, we have B, we have D. Those ones are the letters that give you the sound. But I want to point attention to something like this. You might have a word like so you have something like this. You have something. If I say Japanese, you might say it's absent. No, it is absent. This is the transcription. Absent. So please note the difference. It's very important to know that. Now, let's come to this particular the next aspect of our interaction, which we need to talk about. Is very important. Now, this R, this sound R, and take your time. This R. Remember when you ask it with a verb, a first group verb like appeler, the E R there becomes A with the E. Regarder, fier. It doesn't work that way. But if it's a word like reprendre, comprendre, you see this arrow, yeah, they're good to go. It gives you the sound at that instant. So note those difference as well. Now, to the reason for this particular video, let's deal with it now. We have what we call the semi-voyelles, semi-consonnes. Now, semi-voyelles, semi-consonnes are very, very technical stuff in French, and there are three of them in French language. We have the yod, we have the way, we have the wa. That's the yi, we, and wa sound. They are the equivalent of these particular sounds in French: e, u, and u. Take the first one. This particular sound that we're dealing with. This is the yod sound. Now, what gives you this sound? Letter I or Y plus another vowel. See example. You have ye. We have bien. You see it? This I and E combined to give you that sound, that yi sound, and the en is also known as a ye. We have lion, lion. Now, vowel plus il, you have ayo, you have something like famille. Then you have ay, give you the sound as in crayon. Look at it. Payer, you see that yi. Look at it now. We have oy, give you the sound like voyelle. You have uy plus vowel give you appuyer, stuff like that. So this is how the sound is realized. Please take note of it. Take note of it. Is very, very important for the exam. The next one I'm talking about is the way sound. Now we have it in with. Take for example, we have letter u plus a vowel. This letter u plus a vowel, it gives you the sound. Particular sound. So you have with, look at this UI, give you that sound. This is the we here. Now nuage, look at it here. The U here give you the sound. Now consonant plus R or L plus UI, you have instruit, look at it. This UI again, instruit, and street. You see it giving you the sound. Now the next thing I want to talk about still on this sound issue, particular sound. Let's say we have the next one, consonant plus R and L plus vowel. Cruel, using it is the U that give you. So you have this one has to do with O, I, Y, giving the sound A, Y, combination of a letter, a vowel and I, or vowel and Y. This one has to do with the combination of the letter U plus a vowel, especially vowel E or I to give you the sound. So that is the difference you just need to note as well as this particular sound is concerned. That's what you need to know. Now the next sound, we call it the wa sound. Is the letter OU, OI, or OU plus a vowel. Now I have it in a we. Look at this word now. OU plus a vowel, we have we. That's yes. Louis, Ray, OI. Like most of the verb in Telugu, very like pouvoir. Okay, let me just say I have When you transcribe, you have something like voix. You have something like this. You have something like this when you transcribe voix. So take note of it. That's how the sound is realized, and I don't want you to be ignorant of how we realize them. They also have lingua, UA, consonant, UA, lingua. You have croyance, lingua, gua. You have croyance. Remember, for the other vowel, it's all about U and E and I, but you have U and A, give you that wa sound. Lingua, you have croyance, you have quadruped, you have croissant. So these are examples. Look, study them very well. You have quadruped, you have croissant. These are examples you need to really look into as well as this course is concerned. It's important I say them because you're going to meet things like this in the exam. You can't escape it. It's as simple as that. Then, having done that, I want to talk about the last thing for this course. We call it syllable. Now, to know, well, I've talked about all the sounds in French language now. To know the number of syllables in a word, like I said in the class, it is better you transcribe the word. So we're going to run through it in the next few minutes, and then I'll call it a day. Now, look at these examples. Look at this example. We have président. If I just give you the word, you can count vowel E, vowel I, vowel E. You might be tempted to say, oh, there are 3 syllables. No. By the time you transcribe the word, président, alright, there are 3 syllables. So you tell me there are 3 syllables. If I ask you 3 syllables, so that's how you go about it. 3 syllables, brother. Forgive me, syllable is like spelled this way. 3 syllables. Now look at, well, let's take a look. That's not my emphasis in this section. My time is ticking. Let's look at the next one. Préside. Okay, this is what I'm going to now. We have letter E, vowel E, vowel I, vowel E. 3 vowels, but there are 2 syllables here. You have pre and Z and E. So it's when you have transcribed the word, you know how many syllables are there. Now look at George. You have E, O, E. You would have thought, there are 3 syllables here. No, when you transcribe it, there's only 1 vowel in the transcription. That means there's only 1 syllable. We have Jean, E, U, E. 3 vowels. And when you transcribe, you have only 1 vowel transcribed here. That's 1 syllable. Manger. We have, this is a nasal vowel. This is another one. So there are 2 here. There are 2 vowels. We have no. Look at it now. You have O. You have U, 2 vowels, but when you transcribe, you have only 1 vowel, no, so it's 1 syllable. That's why I said you must take notes, transcribe the word before you can't. Now look at pomme, P-O-M-M-E. There are 2 vowels normally, but there's only 1 vowel in the transcription. That means there's only 1 syllable. Yun syllab, yun syllab, yun syllab. So there's only 1 syllable there. So that is what I need to draw attention to. So in the exam, I give you something that's okay. Combien de syllabes in the same row? Transcribe. Look at another one again. We have recherche. Look at this word. This one. We have recherche. E here. E here. That's 3 E's. You think it's 3 syllables? No. We have ro, vowel, share. That's another one. So that's 2 syllables. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 vowels in the word, but let's transcribe 1 vowel, which is 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 vowels here, but there are 5 syllables. So please take note of them. It's very important. So I'm going to stop here. This will be enough summary for you. You don't expect me to give you the exam question, but I've run you through everything. If you go through all the videos, you should be good to go. So as I wrap it up, I just want to encourage you to go through all the 4 videos there about I'm sending across your way. It's a summary of all that we did in class, and we are going to meet all this in l'examen. Donc, en tout cas, je vous souhaite bonne chance pour l'examen. Si tu as des questions à me poser, je vais vous envoyer maintenant mon compte électronique sur le groupe de classe FOL 113. Donc, il faut envoyer votre message, votre question, je vais répondre. Mais avant ça, hors de ça, je vous souhaite bonne chance et amusez-vous bien. Merci beaucoup.